might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me.
Oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, you're right. Let's get started with some laughs. I'm Nick Baskerville. I'm one of the 4 people that make up Clean AF Comedy. We are always excited that you're here. Let me introduce everybody else. The one and only, my twin brother. I don't know how no one else caught this before. My good friend, Dewayne White.
I feel like Mr. Rogers. I'm coming in tonight. Won't you be mine? Won't you be? These are hard to get off. My neighbor.
I feel like you may have to work on the practice to get it quite down like him.
I should have rehearsed that more. That really, I think I pulled something. Actually.
Oh, man.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Let me get everybody else on here so they can join in with the laughs. Next up, Mr. P.T. Bratton, a.k.a. Clean Comedy Connection runner and host. Sir, how are you doing today?
Happy to be here, proud to serve.
I love it how you have that steady energy.
So-
We'll call it that. Steady, stoic.
So energetic.
And last but not least, our very funny, our favorite lady on the show, Miss Nikkie Knowles. How are you doing?
What's going on, everyone?
Hey, hey.
Hey, I'm glad you made it.
Yeah. Did I? Did I?
I don't know. If not, it's gonna be a long show.
So many.
Be a long
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to let you in on the whole joke, but to know that if you see Nikki praise dancing, it just there's some other funniness happening. There's some other funniness happening. Oh man, let me tell you something. I was thinking about something today, actually this whole week, and something that's been on my mind is I'm normally pretty good with technology. Like I'm kind of known for that. Like I try to be ahead of things, right? Like teleworking has been a new thing for people. People are trying to adjust to it. And I've been teleworking for a while. I've been telling my boss I've been working. I've been telling my wife that I've been working. I tell my friends I've been working. Everyone thinks I'm working. I'm telling them. That's what I tell them. But this week has been a little different. Like technology has not worked for me. It's not done. And actually, I understand technology just fine. I know that. Technology doesn't seem to be understanding me. It doesn't matter what language I use, right? I've been using English. I've been using French. I use Pick Latin. I used all the languages that I thought might be worthwhile. I mean, I could have used like MS-DOS or something like that. Yeah, sure. But
I have a language that I use with my computer.
So just a reminder that clean is how we start off our show.
Okay, my bad. I'm just trying to help, man. I'm trying to do where I can.
I'm sure I would feel better. But it just doesn't seem to work. Let me give you an example. So the other week I was driving and got a phone call. So I'm driving, so of course I don't answer. So I decided to use the voice to text. I'm high tech. That's what I do. I'm safe. I'm in the fire department. I know that. So I said, call me back in a minute, Mitch.
You just told Dewayne this is a clean show. I want to mind you, sir. I don't know where this joke is going, but
joke was definitely on me because when I read the text, it did not say anything about Mitch. It says, break yourself, fool, you snitch. Now, okay, maybe it didn't say snitch, right? But I figured there's only so many itches that I could rhyme and it still stay good on our show. Again, I said I talk just fine. Okay, I feel like I talk just fine.
Hey, Nick, while you talk about it, I did one and I actually said mint two, and they were like Mitch too. So I don't know. There's something with that word Mitch that just kind of throws them off. It's like
I don't even know.
I'm starting to see a conspiracy. I think y'all be throwing that in there because you're such a clean comic. You know, just one time you throw it in there and then blame it on the phone.
Well, that's how church kids cuss. You know, we always get, oh, sugar, ice. What's it?
I hate it when I send a big long text with bad words in it and it just comes out asterisks. That's not fair. That's not what I said.
It cleans it up for you. Like, no, don't say that.
No, I want it in there.
Wait a minute, Karen.
She got too many. Oh, okay. She still got too many letters though, because you got two smiley faces.
Wait, Karen, stop, Karen, stop.
She coming up with itch words. Okay. Oh Lord. See what you started, Nick?
You're the elder. Wait a minute, sir.
Ooh, see, but I'm still confident that I said the right words. But just in case my enunciation may be off, I mean, I am originally from Philly. I live in the DC area now, so sometimes some of the words and sounds change. I was typing an email, just an official email, and I sent it to someone, and based on their response, I had to give them a phone call. Look here, Steve. What I was trying to say is that I needed you to tweak your response.
Oh, son.
Not twerk your response.
Twerk.
In addition to that, please don't send me any more videos of you twerking your response. I'm a married man, and this is not what I do. Again, technology is I'm saying the right stuff.
Did you
I know I am.
change
I like technology.
Strange.
I'm trying to figure out why Steve didn't thought that you wanted him to twerk anything. I
He
don't
said
understand.
Steve. I think we all know he meant PT. I think we all know.
Come on.
He's
I don't know how to
changing the
twerk.
name.
I don't know how to twerk.
Well, I've learned some things about technology in recent days. I can do magic tricks with technology.
Oh yeah, like what?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there it goes.
Oh my gosh.
We learned the hard way that if I call PT during a StreamYard, he turns black. So
That's right.
let me rephrase.
For those
when
of
I
you
call
listening
PT,
on the podcast, I have always been black. So moving on.
Oh man.
all right, let me just get out ahead of it. I'm not saying that a black guy can't get a phone call. I know it's coming.
I'm about to say, I don't
just want
even
to get out ahead of it.
look for that.
Oh my gosh.
But see, this is just more examples of what technology is just all jacked up. It's just as jacked up as 2020 itself.
Mhm.
And that is when I put it together. That 2020 needs an update. It needs a software update, just like everything else. It's just we using old equipment. You know, like if you want the iOS for iPhone 12, but you got an iPhone 4, you're not about to get that. What you're gonna get is looking at what you could have got from the updates, right? No, you could have got a new batch of emojis, but you can't have that, right? You could have had a better camera app, but you can't have that. You could have had the proof that Carol Baskin killed her husband, but you can't have any of that. It's maybe that's just what I was looking for. Maybe I saw the commercial, and I want the proof so people would stop telling me what Carol did. That's what I want. Okay, maybe it's just me and my update. I don't know.
We all know what Carol did.
Now, because I have some IT training, one of the things that I remembered is that what you can do is there's a way to kind of hurry up and update your equipment, right? And so if it works for phones, I wonder if it works for the whole world. So what you can do is like flash a phone.
Whoa.
So I said, okay, Google, show me flash a phone. Google doesn't like me. We're not going to talk about what it flashed to me. But I didn't appreciate that at all.
Nick,
So
I'm starting to see a different side of you.
As the song says, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was you. And
Yeah, like that didn't even sound right when you like flash your phone. Like, you
that's
come
your
on.
problem.
It is. Look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. It is an
I'm
official.
gonna have to take your word for that one.
Yeah, you should Google that, Nikki, right now. Online.
Well, before we get all judgy about how I use my words, Dewayne, why don't you tell us about what you got going on in your life right now?
Bro,
Are you flashing?
I'm doing old people stuff. I'm not happy about it. Some of you saw this week. I got a new driveway, and I went outside like first thing the next morning. I went outside with a cup of coffee in a robe and like admired my driveway for like 20 minutes straight. I was like, I felt so. That's old people stuff, man. That's not who I stood there for 20 minutes. Like, this dude is a craftsman. He's an artist. This guy. I mean, that's old. That is old people stuff, man. Here's the thing. I used to be, you guys know this, I've talked about this before. I used to be like a bad dude, man. Like when I was in the Army, I used to like work all day. I'd go drink all night and then like run 5 miles the next morning. It was easy. It was now, like this week, I literally pretended to be asleep on the couch to avoid carrying in groceries. That's where I'm at in my life. I don't even.
But
I don't know.
We understand the milk is heavy. Milk is heavy.
It is. Well, she stopped buying the full gallons. Like even that, it was like makes my tummy hurt. You know, like what happened?
You gotta have.
No, man.
That's one of the signs of getting old when you get lactose intolerant. That's an old person disease. Lactose
I'm not that,
intolerance.
dude. I don't know. I will drink milk. I will eat ice cream until the day I die. I don't care. Like it's not gonna hurt me.
So you're one of
That's
those
what I'm
selfish people, huh? That you
Yeah.
don't,
Oh, yeah.
you don't care about how it affects everyone else around you. You just
I don't pretend not to be selfish. I don't care. Like it's fine. That's other people's problem, dude. But I'm just disappointed. Like I used to be. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't know. I used to be a bad. Maybe I just pretended to be like I don't know. Maybe I was just pretending to be a bad dude. Like when I was a theater guy in school. So maybe I was just acting the whole time. I don't know. Like
acting.
I was just acting at like no, I can't. I think honestly, like it was funny because like my dad was a bad dude. Like my dad growing up, like he was bad, and like he was a big tough guy, and me, I was just a theater kid. Like that confused him to death. You know?
What made your dad tough? Like, I mean, what did he do?
Well, like I mean, he was like a construction worker. He was a prison guard. He was a biker. I mean, he was pretty much like by himself. He was like half the village people, which is you know what?
Flag on play.
I'm gonna let Nick finish that.
You can't be half the village people and be tough. I don't know what you know about the village people. But
I don't know. But I know my dad was confused because I was a theater guy. One time we were sitting at dinner, and one day finally he goes, "I just gotta ask." He's like, "Do you like girls?" I'm like, "I've been married for 3 years, Dad. Like my wife is sitting right here with us." Like, I don't know, man. I just tried. I'm in therapy now. A lot of it. I don't know. My therapist said I did all that stuff to like prove to my dad that I was a real man. And he tried to hook it up. I remember when I went in the army, like the night before basic training, you get like one night off. My dad comes, picks me up, and is like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you for your 18th birthday. I'm gonna get you your first tattoo."
Sweet.
I know. I was like, "We're finally bonding. This is so good." You know, I'm like, let's go to the tattoo parlor. And he's like, "Don't ever say that word. It's not."
It's not a parlor, G. Willikers.
It's like a shop. I don't know. We're gonna go. Then we'll go
What do you
get
call
soda
it?
afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a
Like,
parlor.
I don't know what you're supposed to say. But so we go to this place, and it is exactly like the movies. Like this dude comes out, and like he's tattooed everywhere but here, and like he has meth mouth, and like. No, I mean no. That he was meth. Like that was his name was Meth Mouth.
Wait a minute.
Crazy. And he walks up. My dad's like, "Yeah, I want to get my tattoo updated." And he pulls up his sleeve and he's like, he's got a skull biting a rose with blood dripping from the rose.
Mm-mm.
That's what my dad had. And he's like,
that's pretty tough, man. That is pretty.
Yeah,
tough.
I know. I was like, he's like, "I want to get it updated. I want to turn the red in the rose to blue." Did he kill somebody? Like, what does that mean? I don't know the symbolism.
Yeah, those colors mean something. We got to figure that out.
Right. So I'm like, and then the guy, the meth mouth, walks up to me. He's like, "What's up, young blood? What do you want to do?" And I'm like on the wall, like, I'm looking. That one. You sure? Yeah. You sure you want that one? I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Did you not notice that it's in between like a dolphin and a unicorn? You didn't see that?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, it's alphabetical. I think it's a Tasmanian devil. That's what I want. I want that."
Oh.
And my dad was so embarrassed. He was just sad. He's like, "I usually put that on the small of someone's back, but for you, I'll shrink it down and put it on your arm." I don't know. But so for 4 years, I walked around with a Tasmanian devil tattoo, man. That was it. Yeah, that was how I tried to impress my. What?
They're cute though.
Okay, that was cute when I was. That's not. I don't have it anymore. That's why, because people are like, "Oh, that's cute," and then they buy me Tasmanian devil Christmas presents, and I did so many clocks, and that's what. So I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it.
I should scratch that off the list then.
I got rid of it. I had to.
So what did you replace it with?
Well, I tried. Okay, here's the deal. I was in New Jersey. And I went up to this. I went to a tattoo shop. And I was like, "Hey, can you fix this?" And the guy just looked at me and goes, "No." Why can't what? He's like, I was like, he's like, You could tell he was just giving me an out. He's like, it's too much detail and it's too small. I can't. I'm like, oh, okay. So now I'm looking at the wall again. I'm like, what do I get? What do I get? Ah, that one. And the guy looked at me again. He's, are you sure? I'm like, dude, do you know this guy? Do you know Meth Mouth? Like, holy crap. I'm like, what is up? He's like, you sure you want that one? I was like, yes. I want theater masks. I was a drama kid in school. I want theater masks. So I got theater
Okay, I
masks.
get it. You know,
yeah,
laugh now, cry later.
No, it's not that. It's theater mask. It's not that laugh now, cry later weak stuff. It's drama mask.
We're laughing and you're crying. So I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I think that's it.
I think it's special. I think it was wonderful that you did it.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, thanks,
right?
Nikki.
When she said special,
Get on your own ground. You stood for who you believe in.
That's right.
Plus for Dewayne.
Yeah. My sister has that same tattoo on her ankle.
Don't say lower back. Don't say lower back. Please.
Somebody said drama.
Oh, okay. I don't have the comments up. Let's see. Oh, drama.
Oh.
Thank you, Kate.
That's funny.
She just totally bless your heart.
Yes,
so back
she did.
to you, Nick. I don't know what I'm gonna
Oh my
laser
gosh.
removal guy.
So
Now, that was scary. He said back to you, Nick. Yeah, that's the other black guy, but it's okay. Let's move on.
I think we roll that.
but we still got Dwayne's name up for you there too. So
Oh,
we're
yeah,
all
sure.
kind of
Hey,
different.
you want to be
people
Dwayne
here.
for the day? One of these days, we're gonna do a show where we just switch, and I
Let's see if
pretend to be
people know.
Nick, and you pretend to be me, and that ain't gonna be good.
I don't think it's gonna fool anybody. But who's Nikki gonna be?
Nikki.
Nick
Yes,
can be you.
Nikki will be Nikki. We will not change that one at
I'll
all.
be Tina Turner.
Okay, that we don't get to just pick.
Yeah,
a
I didn't know
random
that was
person, Nate. Like,
Well,
this
as
is
long as I'm not going to be Ike, because they ain't gonna have people coming after me after the show.
Nikki, are you okay? Are you in a
I'm
safe
wondering
place?
why there's a child standing next to me when you have the door closed, a curtain door, and then under the curtain to ask me about a charger.
Mm.
Beat it.
Speaking of the oddball things that kids would do as parents,
That you use for
Isaiah, get out of here.
well, where's your charger to for your phone?
so I don't know how many of you out there are parents, but there's a level of persistence that comes with your kids. And as a parent, it is as a parent, you try to drill that out of them, and it doesn't. As you can see, it takes a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
It takes a little bit.
She didn't answer, so he just kept going. He like, look, but I can't leave without what I came in here for. He like, I understand you're doing something, but I need the charger for your phone. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Why I don't drink heavily?
Karen said, "Get your child here."
He doesn't understand that there are five people watching us right now.
But here's the funny thing: Tierra is watching the broadcast because he's in the chat. So he saw Isaiah creep into and was like, "Whose kid is that? Like, this is interesting. That's your kid. Go get." I wonder what she's gonna do. Can you help out? Like, come on. Oh my god!
You better leave, man. You better not be there when she's done with the show. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, PT, didn't one of your kids have a birthday this week or something?
Oh yeah, the youngest one, man. He had a birthday. Happy belated birthday. That's why I'm laughing. It's not mine. I was surprised I didn't. Y'all didn't hear me yell. Oh, we've just celebrated his birthday, and he loves board games. So yeah, I know that's unfortunate. His favorite one is Monopoly. You've heard me talk about that before. So I've compromised with him. I said I'm going to play one of the Monopoly versions at least once a month, and that should keep him somewhat satisfied. You know,
once a month. I mean,
he wanted to play like every day, so we had to come to some kind of. And nobody else was willing to. I'm like, look, I'll take one for the team. I played with him recently, and it was a bad move, and I felt like he said Tierra's still in training.
That's my dad.
Oh my gosh. So I felt like it was he set me up basically. You know, I tried to be the nice guy, and he crushed me in Monopoly. He absolutely destroyed me, and I think I should have known it was going to be bad because of the pieces we chose at the beginning of the game. You know, he chose the top hat, and I chose the shoe, and right there, you just knew. You just knew it wasn't going to go good for the shoe. You just knew it wasn't. And then, you know, as I look back over the game, at one point in the game, I only had like $26 to my name. Meanwhile, he had like all the money. He had so much money.
Were those like real dollars, dude? Those were like your real money, right?
No,
did you add your own?
You run out of Monopoly money. Hold on, I got some change in my
$5 bill.
No, I wouldn't.
$5,000
Look, I would not use my real money because he would take that too. That joker had so much money, he was loaning money to the bank. Like I don't understand. So I guess he owned the bank by the end of the thing because he had all the hundreds, all the 500s. So like you pass go, he had to put money back in the bank to take money out. I don't even know how this works, man. And you know the thing was, I feel like the game was rigged. Okay, I don't want to be one of those crazy conspiracy theorist type of people, but half the time I spent in jail. So like you know it was, and I think it's because I was.
Is that right?
I think they were discriminating against me. If you look at the shoe and the way it's crafted, it's not a fancy, it's not a high heel shoe. It's an old broken down boot. You know what I'm saying? So like I think the game is slanted. Yeah, I spent. Yeah.
Like, so it's not like you were a pair of Bally's, right? That wasn't you. You weren't a pair of Gucci shoes or nothing, right?
No, man, I was Bobos. And you know the ones you get from the Safeway, you know,
with the song and everything. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know. So I mean, every time I'm telling you, I started off the game badly. He drew one of those chance cards, and the first one he drew was get out of jail free, which I thought was ironic because he's a top hat. He's never going to jail. Top hats don't go to jail. Why does he need that card, right?
Right. It's the Bobo was going to jail.
Right. It's the See, we, yeah. Shirley's just gone off the rails.
You can blame that on Nikki because
happy belated birthday, son.
Well, she was the one talking about birthday month celebrating right and celebrating for 3 months and all that, and so now he don't know to stop.
He wanted to show his costume that he got. Those are
Gary, talk about jail boots.
Golly. Now, no one picks the shoe.
Who is BT?
He's been calling me BT the whole time. I just know he's referring to me. The B and the P.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say the B and the T are close on the keyboard, but then I looked down. I'm like, no, they're not. So I don't. Anyway, it's okay. Bernard, good friend of mine, Bernard Hines calls me. He calls me TP all the time. TP. I'm like, that's toilet paper, Bernard. I'm PT. But anyway, so. First of all, Karen, prisoners do not have boots because you know the whole lace thing. They don't have boots. But yeah, I was locked up a lot. You know, I was like Akon. They got me locked up, and then like while I was locked up, he was acquiring land, and I'm like, this ain't fair. Like, you know, I got to roll doubles to get out, and he's getting doubles, and he's already out. So meanwhile, he's landing on all the good property. He's choosing which ones he wants. Like he landed on Boardwalk and Park Place, and he's like, I don't want that. I'm like, I wish I could land on it. The only place I landed was Mediterranean. You know where that is? That's the one right after Go. That's
the other side of the tracks. The other side of the tracks.
It's worthless. Like the Mediterranean is worthless, man. You know how you flip the card over and see how much you can mortgage it for? You flip it over and you see that you are now in debt. By owning this property, you owe the bank. Like, I don't understand how that works. I'm upside down.
Mediterranean is the check cashing place of that's what it is. Like they know you just came around Go. And you're like, this dude's gonna have some money.
Terrible. Exactly.
And then, you know, the stimulus check of Monopoly.
You want to cash that? Okay. 200 it'll cost you 75.
Man, I'm like, I'm not making anything off of this. Math is not my strong suit, but this ain't working out in my favor, man. So yeah, at the end of it all, I just think that they called it Monopoly, but they named it incorrectly. Okay, They should call it the game of life because this thing resembles real life a little bit too much. I mean, it was parts of the board that I just couldn't land on, you know. And then when I did, I went to jail. I'm like, I don't understand. I just don't understand what was going on with it. Dude.
Yeah, funny how sometimes life seems to be against you, doesn't it?
Yep.
Kate's talking about Victory Drive. I know that road. She's talking about Victory Drive.
Right off of base. That is the worst place in town. Like that's where you have. I did a joke once about the military starter kit. You need to have a tattoo parlor, as you said. You need to have a strip club and a liquor store, and or you can do a pawn shop. It doesn't, you know, you can have either or, but you got to have a strip club.
Preferably all in the same building.
Yeah, I mean,
they can be in the same building. That's better.
Because that's what the GIs need. I mean, am I lying? Outside of every base, you can find those things. It's like a scavenger hunt. You can find those things outside in a car dealership. And a car dealership that's
run by retired sergeant majors. Yeah, I'm a retired sergeant major. Yeah.
Oh, that will take your enlistment bonus as a down payment.
23% is a good deal. You should be thanking me for that deal. You should be.
Don't worry about your credit. Don't worry. You got a job on base. We're good. We're good.
Wait, E2? Oh, you can afford this Mustang. Do it.
75% interest. Yeah.
That's a good deal. That's 25% less than most people get.
Oh, Tier, stop. We can't talk about what's outside of Kadena. That's a whole different country.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hide that comment right there.
Yeah.
That's how people lose ranks.
Many marriages found its end in outside of Kadena.
Is that right?
But that's in the past.
All right, and that's all for me. Thanks, Nick.
I like that Tier can spell Kadena right, but not PT. I think that's good.
Don't do that.
What? That's a made-up name. Olangapo, that's a made-up name.
Oh my God.
That's a wrestler. Like, I don't know what that is. But that's...
So I'm not going to be able to. That daggone Isaiah unplugged my.
What are you doing? You looking for kids? Are you looking for a child?
No, when he came down here, he hit and unplugged my charger, so my battery on my laptop is about this show here.
Once again, we just need a general update
of the charger.
Oh Lord. Is it plugged into the wall? The other end should be plugged into the wall still.
No, it's not.
What?
Okay.
He tripped.
It's technology, man.
Listen, I got too much belly to be trying to get up under this desk.
Why are you breathing hard, Nikki?
She just told you, Nick.
Won't he do it?
All right. So we're gonna have to give her some time when she get back up from the floor. So to collect herself.
Yeah. I still blame it on technology, right? I feel like it's the technology's fault. Like we still need that reset. I don't know what it is, what the upgrade to.
That technology, it's called children. That's what the problem was. The child, everything was fine until the children started showing up.
My goodness. Look, all right, y'all just stretch your hand toward the screen and say in the name.
Sweet baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. We call on your name. Your name.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Uh-oh. Let me get into prayer mode. Prayer warriors, where are you? Where are you, prayer warriors? Stretch out your hand. Stretch her out.
Why her brother-in-law said her hand?
Hallelujah. She is back. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Listen,
I'm about to...
What? Isn't it hallelujah? Isn't there another syllable in there? What's this hallelujah?
Well, you know it's a remix.
Got to pass out first.
Hallelujah. Holla.
I had to move my belly to the left to get underneath the desk. I need some water.
Somebody said her forehead hit the space bar.
Hilarious.
That is my brother.
I know that was. The space bar will kick you out though. If you hit that inadvertently, it would shut it all down. Be like, oh. All right, Nikki, you need a moment to get yourself together.
Man, I need a lifetime.
Oh,
What was I about to say?
you was about to
I
talk
think it was
about
me
church.
o'clock.
You about to talk about church. It's funny that your brother said something. Go ahead and go to church on him.
Oh, God. This show here. I just...
You
You're about
may
to
need praise
invite all
and
your
worship
kids
right
in to
now.
hang out.
Yeah,
I don't know where half of them are. What I was going to say, and now that I know my most righteous pastor is on, hey, pastor, I was going to have a conversation about, let me just put it out there. We need to have a service or a meeting about these here tambourines in the church service. I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there.
Woo! 1 minute. About you mean the shaker thingies? Is that what
Yeah, the shaker foolishness. Tambourines. You know,
what's so bad about them?
it's nice. It's nice when you got one. I really believe that you should have a permit to use the tambourines at the church, especially at a black church, because when more than one person has it, becomes a battle, and then they gotta be all colorful and all of that with the hitting on the hands and on the hip and all that stuff. It just takes you out of the spirit because you can't even focus on what's being said. And then when the pastor is preaching, see that foolishness right there? If you agree with what the pastor, can we just get an amen, pastor? We don't need all that shaking of the tambourine. You're throwing the drummer off. You're throwing the real band members.
The real band members. As a former drummer, I second this statement.
Thank you, PT.
Yes.
Thank you,
yes.
PT. Thank you.
She's spot on.
At my church, everybody's pretty much off anyway, so it's fine. Let's just be real.
I can't take it anymore. I was trying to be nice. I love the spirit behind it. However, just stop. You can't sit. I can't even get it out. First of all, because I'm still out of breath. I'm trying to get up under this desk.
Well, Nikki, look, let me help you out while you're catching your breath. There is no other place where you can walk in with a tambourine and just start playing other than in church. That's the only
Fact.
You can't go to court. You can't go to court.
Nope.
And what's your plea? Well, you can't go to court. You can't do it at a funeral.
Ooh.
Can you do it at the doctor's office?
Nope.
What is the purpose for the tambourine? It's just a start.
Make a joyful noise.
Joyful noise. Thank
you,
PT.
It's not joyful. It's like a fly. When you ever have a fly past you and you be like, that bzzz in your ear, that's a tambourine. And if you don't stop it, then people, like I've seen a guy come to church with a triangle.
Come on.
What you gonna do with a triangle? Ain't nobody gonna
Apparently, that's what you're doing with it.
That's it.
Ain't nobody gonna
Apparently, after you hit it 5 times, you get a Botox ad.
Oh Lord.
You can't. So I want to start a petition, and since the pastor is on here, I'm gonna ask him: can we get a form that people fill out before you get? I mean, if you want to join the band, you gotta audition. Why can't you audition for the tambourine? And then can we keep it to a 1 tambourine minimum per service? Like if somebody already get there early with your tambourine, get your seat and get yourself ready.
So if I understand you correctly, I want to make sure I got this. You want people to have a permit to have is it going to be like a tambourine season? Like it starts in the fall, but it's got to end, like around March?
Sounds like just common sense tambourine legislation to me. That's what it sounds like.
I just feel like it should only be done between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, that's where I feel tambourine spirit runs, right around there. Thank you. I don't want you to come in the 4th of July service with that tambourine.
You feel so strongly about it. I feel like this should be on the ballot. Like I feel like we should be voting on this, and never mind who's for president. Where do you stand on tambourines
and fly?
Amendment 3, I think is. I don't know.
I'm just saying that was on my heart. It's been on my heart since Sunday because I'm trying to tell you, when you have one on each side of the room, or when they sit next to each other, it becomes a battle, and then you lose focus on what's being preached because you want to see what techniques they got, how much lotion they put on their hands, and then if they got the real sheepskin, tambourine, or if they got one with the plastic that you hold in the middle and you shake, and then you get. For people like me, when they get to shaking and this just get to jiggling, then that takes you a whole nother place because this is like it hypnotizes you.
Yeah, it's hard to pay attention in church when there's a whole lot of shaking and jiggling. That will have people off in a.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We got to get them to church first. But anyway,
you know what?
I'm just saying. That's all. I'm just saying. Could somebody just agree with me, please, that the tambourines need to have a permit or a tambourine section that you only play?
Oh, a tambourine section. That sounds awful.
No,
like a whole section of people with tambourine.
Well, I'm saying, like, everybody, if you bring your tambourine, your triangle, and what's the thing that you? This one guy, he used to come to our church. It was like a maraca, but it wasn't a maraca because you could shake it, but it had these beads around it, so it was like like you could turn it and hit it. You know, so you have your own little symphonic band in the back of the church.
What then they have like?
It's got to be somebody with rhythm, because like that's
could be the number one rule. You got to show your rhythm before you start.
I used to be in a band. I was in a church band for a while, and they gave me one of those eggs to shake, and I was supposed to shake because the drummer didn't show up.
An egg?
He was high or something. I don't remember, but like it was.
It was an egg.
I was supposed to shake that and sing, and I couldn't. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to go.
I want to be clear. If you're shaking an egg for music, I'm not sure if the other guy was high. I'm not just.
I think it was a plastic egg.
Like, shake
a plastic.
And I was like,
not a real egg.
First of all, if somebody comes up to me and be like, "Shake this," I have a whole other set of questions, but that's just the way I think.
Shake your face. Show me what you're working with.
As we already seen, I can't shake it fast because I'm gonna pass out. But I'm just saying.
Just don't hit the space bar. You need to.
I cannot believe this show today. Just show here every week. I'm amazed. And every week people come back.
I know, right?
I'm so thankful.
So with that being said, I think it's a perfect time for us to play a game with all our faithful followers. This game is called Buzzword. Okay, so you can play along at home. The rules are simple. Okay.
Is it like password?
Yeah, it's like password.
The password is child in the room. The password is murder.
So so I will say what the buzzword is. I would announce the buzzword to everyone, and then I read the clues, and each clue has the buzzword in the answer. Okay? Pretty simple, right?
Well,
each clue has the buzzword in it?
Yes, you have to use the buzzword in the answer.
Okay.
Sure, I got it.
That seems like it's a little too easy if you're saying the buzzword.
Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, the buzzword is word. Word.
You just told me what the buzzword is.
Right. So here's the clue. Be quiet. Okay. Keep it quiet. Don't tell.
Word.
Oh, word? Like,
No.
is that how we're supposed to use
So
it?
the answer is mum's the word. See how the buzzword is used in the answer?
Game don't make no
What do you mean don't make no sense? It's pretty simple. Okay, now Dwayne, you're probably not gonna be able to answer this next one, so just keep quiet. Cameo had a song about a code word.
Karen got to it already.
Karen said it. Word up. And when I said Cameo, she's like, word up. I promise. Y'all are terrible at this.
Oh, it's got word.
Yes.
I keep my word.
Close. I give you my word. We'll give Dwayne half a point. Quote it exactly, verbatim.
Word for word.
Well, there you go.
I get
White
2
sparkling
points for that.
sugar with the point. Okay. Guy who doesn't talk much.
Mum's the word.
We already used that one. A guy.
Mute. A mute.
I don't know what the opposite of a snitch is. I don't know what to call that.
A guy who doesn't talk much is a what?
A normal
Thug.
dude.
I
A
don't-
normal guy,
Number two.
not a woman.
A wise guy? Is that it?
Wordless. No, it's a man of few words. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Tell everyone the news. Tell everyone the news.
Oh, that's a snitch.
Go
That's
tell
the
it on
snitch.
the mountain. Word giver outer.
Spread the news. Spread the word. You got me
That's
saying
got word
news.
in it.
Spread
that's
the word.
that's
Spread
from
the
that song.
word.
What? New York, New York,
come
right?
on.
Spread the
I'm
word. Spread the
spreading
word.
the
Okay, here we
news.
go. Nick, this one's for you. Outdated computer used for writing.
Word processor.
iPad.
I said it was for Nick. It's a word processor. Who
I
said
might be
WordPress?
competitive. I might be
A
competitive.
word
How
press.
many of these are there?
There's 10. We're on number 8. A craftsman of language.
A wordsmith.
Smith.
There you go, Nikki. On the board with 2 points.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, ding.
Bill Gates software.
Word perfect.
Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word. Word perfect.
Oh,
Wow.
I saw somebody posted up there.
Word Perfect is the Netscape of word processing tools. I'm pretty sure.
Word perfect. That is
Somewhere
it.
that was built in 1985 before computers were around,
Oh my gosh. And the last
which made
one.
it really a weird invention.
The last one. Mama and Dada.
First words.
Baby's first words. Good job, Nikki. That was fun.
We're gonna do another one.
Let's do another one. You ready? All right. Here
Now
we
I'm
go.
excited. Now
The
I love these
buzzword is in the lead is Dewayne with 3 points. I'm
got
making this
more
up.
than-
Nikki has 2 and Nick has 1.
There's no way I'm only one ahead of Nikki.
Calm
Why,
yourself.
why is that,
Calm
Dewayne? What I hear you saying is there's no way that a black woman.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
Word.
Dewayne, that is too easy. And your buzzword is easy. Deliciously simple.
Easy
Easy
bake
does it.
oven.
Hold on. No. Y'all were so close, but wrong. Both of y'all. Nick, you want to take?
Deliciously simple.
Yes.
Easy as pie.
There you go. All right. Dewayne is still in the lead. A life of luxury awaits you on this avenue.
Easy Street.
Oh, Dewayne is very
Come
competitive.
on. Come on. Where are you at, Nikki?
You do not want to play this
Where
game
are
with
you?
Dewayne.
When are we going to play spades? When do we start that?
I got two and a strong P. I got a strong P.
Inhale and exhale without worry.
Oh, I'm glad you said worry.
Without worry.
Yeah, inhale and exhale.
Breathe
without-
easy.
Breathe easy. All right, readily available.
Easy pickings.
No,
Oh,
readily available.
easy to come by.
Easy to come by. Do you have these? Do you have the game? In, like,
No.
how's he getting these? Right. All right.
I was
Wait.
a linguist.
He has it
Okay.
right.
What?
I said he has it right now.
It's in his blood. Competition is- Okay, here we go. He's not going to get this one. Laid back Eagle song.
Laid back, easy feeling.
No, Eagle song.
Easy. What's the
Like
name?
Easy Rider?
Sunday morning.
No,
That
that's
was not
not
by the
Eagles.
Eagles.
I don't even know who the Eagles are. I thought you were talking about football.
Easy.
That was a band.
Easy E?
Take it easy. Take it
Take
easy.
it easy. That's right. That's right.
All right, New Orleans or New Orleans.
The big
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
The big easy. Act with care.
Take it easy.
Didn't we just say that? No. Peaceful, easy feeling. What are y'all
Thank
making
you,
up
Kate.
stuff?
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Act with care. Easy does it. Easy does it. All right. When you get something for free, it's no big whoop to lose it.
Easy come, easy go.
Oh, Dewayne. All right. This is for all the marbles. If you get this one right, you can win the whole thing. So for Nick and Nikki, you still have hope. Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Not really.
I don't think we do. we know where we stand.
All right. Here we go. Elevator music.
Easy listening.
Dog, Dwayne
Come
is.
on. What?
I think this game is considered for Virginians. I couldn't get my. I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
Geared toward Virginians.
I don't know. Hey, Dwayne locked in. He got real focused and was like,
he figured out what was going on. It was like,
I'm used to playing board games with my wife against other couples, and that is like survival of the fittest because she takes no prisoners. Although this game would be fun because she's a foreigner, so I would probably win more. If it's math, she's got me every time. If it's math or making things or any kind of spatial things, but words, I like them. Those are good.
Words I like them. Well, congratulations, White Sparkling Sugar. You are the champion.
tell him what he's won, Frank.
You get to be our special guest on next week's episode of Clean AF Comedy. So y'all tune in next week to see Dwayne.
Here's the tambourine.
Oh man! So man, thank you guys for coming out and hanging with us as we learn the who knows words and not so much for everyone else. Apparently, I need to go read a dictionary or something. Baby girl to tutor me or something. Teach me some words. Oh, that person. Oh man, we're always glad when you come and hang out with us. Who's got stuff going on?
I love it.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna put that on Facebook as soon as we get off of here. I'm
thankful for the fans that continue to come and support us because ain't no telling what you're gonna get from Friday to Friday.
They are part of the laughter for sure.
Yeah,
right.
we can never do this show without you guys. So thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Let's talk a bit about who's got what going on. Who's got some stuff going on? You got some stuff going on, PT?
I do. As you can tell, I changed my handle there, Clean Comedy Connection. I got a new project, comedy venture that I'm doing. Please, I need your support. I need your likes on Facebook. I need your follows on Instagram so we can grow it. And we got a show coming at the end of the month. And our special guest host is none other than White Sparkling Sugar himself. He's going to be hosting our virtual stand-up comedy show, our first one. I know it's the 31st and people are like, that's Halloween, but you know what? COVID is still out there and I know people are trying to figure out what they're going to do. So here's an idea. Give the kids some candy and turn on the comedy show. Even if it's a small group of you, get your laugh on, okay? Because, in times like these, we need a laugh to keep from crying. All right.
I'm going to cry when I get off here.
Dwayne, what do you got coming up? Anything coming up?
Yeah, man. First of all, check out the website, DDubComedy.com. That'll have all the dates. I got shows next weekend up in, I don't know, Sterling, I think, at Mustang Sally's. I'm doing a show. No, that's next Friday. I got shows. I got a show in Fairfax. All that stuff will be on the website, though. Check it out, man. I got 3 or 4 good shows coming up, and hosting this little thing on the 31st. I don't know, whatever that thing. But yes, please check out the website, and that's where the shows are.
All right, Nikki, why you looking like that, Nikki?
Nope, nothing.
Nikki had a show. But
we're not going to talk about it.
We can talk about that next week. That'll give me our free for all.
What we had is Hallelujah Night at Victory Christian Ministries.
Go ahead now.
County. We're going to have a drive-by of trunk or treats, social distancing, of course, and then we're going to have a drive-in movie night. So you can drive. You don't have to get out your car.
What movie are you watching?
Trolls World Tour.
All right.
I feel like instead of saying drive by, you should start off with drive up, Candy. It just sounds safer.
Drive through.
No, I'm gonna be
really then
drive by. I'm gonna be beaning them, trying to get the candy in the window. We got point systems. There's a couple of us out there. We got a bet going to see how many kids we can ping. I got to get ready.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm joking. Please bring your kids. It's safe.
Oh man, I think so other than hosting PT's show in November, there's a few other shows, particularly storytelling shows I'm pretty excited about. They're with one's with Pittsburgh, and that'll be in December, where I'll be doing like a 15-minute spot where I'm telling the story for that long. Better said than done. I'm hosting a few shows there, so you can listen to people tell stories, craft them, and put them together. But you can find all the stuff that I'm doing sitting there on my my website, Storytelling on Purpose, stop365.blog, and then there's a page there just with all the shows and things I have going on. So if you just follow that, you'll see the stuff as it pops up there. So great.
Nick, I just put that together. That stop was actually Storytelling on Purpose.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, stop 360. I meant to ask you, like,
I find this hilarious that the guy who was horrible at the word game,
Buzzword champion.
wow, Dwayne, really?
How did that get on there?
Man.
Nick, did you do that?
gee, I wonder who could have done that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we're always glad that you come here and you hang out with us. If I can find the ticker here. Oh, don't bang that thing. Oh, that's not that one. There it is. Bam. There you go.
Technology.
Technology.
At least I got the one up on there that time. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow us on Facebook, and so you can see the shows there. You can see it on YouTube, and now things are being put into a podcast. For all those who listen to us on the podcast, we're glad to have you along. We hope to see you either on the show or maybe at one of the live shows. Until next time, we get a chance to laugh with you. We'll see you later.
Peace.
This show here.